Good morning, friends. How are you? A new episode with John's adventure in the depths of the ocean. Don't forget to subscribe and like the video. Let's go on a new journey. In the depths of the oceans, there are strange and beautiful creatures that humans have never seen before. There was a young man named John who loved the sea since childhood and always dreamed of being part of this beautiful and mysterious world. One day, John decided to travel to the depths of the ocean to explore this wonderful world. After the necessary preparations, John embarked on his exciting journey to the depths of the ocean. Once he reached the sea, John began diving and discovering this beautiful world. But after a few hours of diving, John found himself in a dangerous encounter with a large and ferocious fish. The fish was attacking John and trying to kill him. It was a shark, one of the most famous fish in the ocean, known for its scary appearance and sharp teeth. However, some types of sharks feed on plankton and small fish and do not pose a threat to humans. Thanks to some special skills that John acquired, he was able to defend himself and escape from the ferocious fish. After this difficult experience, John decided to dive in another place, where he could discover the beauty of the ocean. There, John saw the lanternfish, which are very small and transparent fish that live in very deep waters. These fish are known for their ability to produce their own light and are considered one of the most amazing fish in the ocean. Among the beautiful colorful fish, there are coral fish, which are small fish with bright and beautiful colors, and they live near coral reefs. These fish feed on small animals and plankton and are considered one of the most beautiful fish in the ocean. Then there are the anglerfish, which have a strange and scary appearance, with sharp teeth and a large head. Despite their scary appearance, they are important fish in the marine food chain and are relied upon by many other marine animals as a source of food. Among the strange fish, there are sea rabbits, which have a strange shape resembling a rabbit with large ears and hooves on the lower part of their body. These fish live in rocky areas on the seabed and rely on algae and small animals as a food source. There are also batfish, which are small fish with a strange shape resembling a bat, and they have small wings that help them swim quickly. These fish live in warm and tropical waters and feed on small animals and sea grass. Among the large and formidable fish, there are giant salmon, which are huge fish that live in rivers and oceans, and are one of the most important food sources for humans. These fish are known for their ability to swim long distances and overcome difficult obstacles in rivers. Finally, there are giant squid, which are huge fish that live in the deep oceans and are characterized by their long and scary arms that they use to defend themselves. Despite their scary appearance, they are considered friendly and gentle fish in the ocean. Among the amazing fish, there are the blue moonfish, which are small, beautiful, and stunningly colored fish that live in very deep waters. These fish are known for their ability to produce their own light and are considered one of the most impressive fish in the oceans. There are many different and amazing types of fish that live in the oceans. John saw small and large fish, cute and majestic ones, colorful and transparent ones, and those with strange and amazing shapes. When we look at the oceans, we find a new and amazing world that is different from our land world, which is what makes us love to explore and discover its stunning beauty. After searching for a long time, John found a magical cave in the depths of the ocean. The cave was luminous and beautiful and contained many strange and beautiful creatures that John had never seen before. There was a large lizard with a golden shield, and there was also a mermaid singing a beautiful and haunting song. After exploring the cave for some time, John noticed something strange. There were some things that looked like gems in the cave, but John was not sure what those things were exactly. Without hesitation, John decided to take some of these things with him to study them later. However, as soon as John began loading some of the items into his bag, he felt that something strange was happening. The cave began to shake violently, and John heard a loud noise coming from outside. He started to leave the cave in the depths of the ocean, and that's when he saw strange and amazing creatures that many people don't know about. These creatures are characterized by their strange and colorful shapes and the many different types that live in the depths of the seas and oceans. But these creatures face many challenges and threats due to human activities. Many challenges and difficulties in surviving in the harsh environment of the deep oceans. In the deep ocean, there are strange creatures like the multiple-armed Anaphora, which have a transparent and fleshy body and are rare in the oceans, relying on microorganisms as a food source. Other strange creatures in the deep ocean include blind fish like the deep Atlantic, which live at depths of 1,000 to 2,500 meters and rely on microorganisms and other creatures as a food source. There are also riverine creatures, which are small creatures that resemble beaked animals and live in areas near the seafloor, relying on microorganisms and marine plants as a food source. Other amazing creatures include the giant squid, which is one of the largest creatures in the oceans, and deep-sea bacteria and microorganisms that rely on biochemicals and microorganisms as an energy and food source. There are also dwarf creatures that live in the harsh environment of the deep ocean. These creatures are part of the great mysteries of nature and an important part of the planet's biodiversity. Although we do not know much about these creatures, they deserve attention and respect, and we must protect them and preserve their natural environment to ensure their survival. After John emerged from his meditation, he noticed a large storm raging in the ocean, and the violent waves were pounding the ships. Suddenly, John saw a small ship rolling on the rough waters, and he decided to help save the crew. After some hard work, John and the crew were able to save the ship and return safely to shore. After that, John studied the things he collected from the cave and discovered that they were really rare and precious gemstones. Upon returning to shore, John decided to sell the gemstones and use the money to fund his future expeditions to the depths of the ocean. Since then, he continued to dive and explore the deep oceans, discovering many strange and beautiful creatures that inhabit this mysterious world. His first journey to the depths of the ocean was the beginning of his exciting adventures that never end.